Eliminator pretty much straight away. And it's going to be Roger actually on the Roman for Morana. And General picking up the Offshaker. Neko on the Lich. On the Drow Ranger, Dendi on the Queen of Pain. We've got LeBron on the next Assassin, Undershock on the Pugna. So it looks like it is going to be that mid lane Pugna. Gold on the Nature's Prophet. No Fear on the Chen and Ragix. Looking to carry on that Phantom Assassin. See, drafting isn't that hard. If I can do it, you know, Seneko should be able to. I kid. That was a joke. I know they're all way better than I am. Well, maybe not Roger. I could probably replace Roger. No, again, I kid. Seneko once again gets the TP. Looks like he's going to go for that mid lane ward. I wonder what they are going to do then. They may be going to look for the arrow instead of the fissure onto this mid lane with Roger rotating around. Again, we did see the Earthshaker Queen of Pain combination against the Pugna last game. Again, our Scribbles coming up. The ward is dropped pretty darn deep. It is being pinged out though. Is there going to be a sentry ward to try and de-ward that? It does mean that they have to drop a sentry ward as well as maybe an observer ward to try and get this early game ward out.
"30 seconds to battle."
You just buy a sentry ward. This isn't a pub game. So Phantom Assassin looking like he's going to go for the Poleman Shield.
Now we get the good stuff.
Roger, with the arrow, stepping himself up, did he just try and throw this out? He gets it, and Undershock is going to be taking an arrow to the face. The right clicks come out. He's just trying to, looks like he's trying to make Undershock use as much of his regen as possible to start off with, and that's going to be a tango and a branch down already. No Fear was looking for the block, but now the courier going to be pulled back. Yeah, the tower sees Roger, and now No Fear sitting in the trees eats his way through. Roger takes a couple of right clicks from Chen. And it looks like Crystallize as well. Seneko want to get aggressive on this bot lane. Meanwhile, Chen, as well as Roger in the jungle, No Fear chasing him around with a centaur. Just chasing No Fear out like an episode of Benny Hill. Meanwhile, Dendi in the mid. Just needs to get those levels. Actually go for the Shadow Strike level 2. And then maybe start to build up the Scream of Pain just when he has the slow. Ball lane though. Crystallize. Be able to find these creeps. Found the farm even though they were pulled back a tiny bit. Mid lane. The Nether Blast did go. Dendi's getting pretty darn low, but there's going to be the Shadow Strike, and it looks like Morana's just waiting for Undershock to walk back so he can get that arrow off, walks himself down to the low ground.
Middle tower is drowned.
Dendi actually being chased down by the Centaur Conqueror. It's not something that Dendi will be happy that happened. Arrow flies through and Undershock takes it to the face once again. There's going to be the Blink Shadow Strike. This looks like it is going to be the first blood Undershock. It's going to be the Shadow Strike that takes him down after. One more right click and Roger steals it away from Dendi, as it looks like actually the creeps will come in to try and... Can you deny from the Shadow Strike? Something that I should check upon. But the first blood does go to Roger as he gets the kill secure.
The prize is mine.
Meanwhile now, top lane gold. Got himself the 2 trains, going to be pushing in general on the solo safe lane. 6-0 to the 13 for 1 that the Nature's Prophet's on, but with the Treants, the extra damage coming out there, it's no wonder that the Treant is actually on double the last hits, but it does mean that General should be able to find the Treants with the Enchant Totem. For a little bit of extra setup gold there. With Seneko trying to sacrifice the creeps out, deny the farm from the Phantom Assassin. It looks like Crystallize may be able to take advantage of this lane. It is a 2-2. PA. Right click down by Crystallize, but throwing the dagger out himself. The rotation from Roger comes through. Is there going to be an arrow follow-up? It does come through, and Ragex barely dodges that out. He needs to get himself back now. The dagger falls through onto Roger, who needs stuff away. LeBron trying to get in between Ragex just in case he was needed to throw out that impale. So now Crystallize moves himself up onto the top lane. It looks like the rotation is going to come through. He is sitting behind on the last hits as well. The PA was actually the one that got the better of that aggro tri lane, aggro dual lane even. The Drow as well as Seneko.
Arms for the dead.
Once again, Roger moves himself deep into the Radiant jungle, throws out an arrow, just like a creep, yeah. Bottom lane. Enchant Totem, Ragex taking it to the face. General stands on the edge of that Enchant Totem, throws the dagger onto the range creep, and now General, meanwhile top lane. Crystallize being chased by a bunch of trees. And the rotation comes through from behind. LeBron could be looking for the kill here. General was the impale. General throws out. Oh, just dodges out with the Enchant Totem. Throws the Fisher, catches all three, and maybe even finds the kill on Ragex. Nah. It's actually reversed. They take him down. Meanwhile, mid lane, Undershock. One more right click after the Decrepify wears off, and Dendy does find the kill with that Shadow Strike. Dendy now 1 for 1. Or 1-0 and 1. Gets the assist off the first blood. Finds the kill to the Pugna now as well.
Throw a line to Radiant's middle tower.
It's Radiant fortified their structure
Now,
like
Nyx Assassin chasing down Roger. LeBron out of mana now, picks up the Spike Carapace, and Roger could be in trouble. He does have the leap available though if he needs to get himself away to safety. Arrow flies through, stuns up the Chen and dodges out the clap. Meanwhile, Gold trying to do what he can. He is up close, slides every time he steps up, but hasn't moved off the Sprout and the TP. No tangles left. In fact, Seneko has no items at all. That is a poor Lich. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're going to make a move. The arrow comes through, flies onto LeBron, and the chase comes out. General gets the Enchant Totem, but Ragex backs himself away. Right clicks. Is he going to be able to get the dagger and find the last hit? Or is General going to be able to juke himself through the trees? The clap comes out, but it's nowhere near. And the Enchant Totem with the Spike Carapace. General takes that fall to the PA. And now Roger does have the leap and an arrow if he can turn that around, but the right clicks come out. Why didn't he leap? Roger, please. Please. The Sprout comes out. Gold looking to kill Seneko, and the couriers, the Treants could find that as the keep comes out from Nature's Prophet. Gold gets himself out, and that's what you get, Lich, when, I don't know, I guess when you don't carry a Tango or a Quelling Blade. Roger looking for the Ward, does pick it up.
Dire are scanning for enemies.
Now mid lane, Dandy. Are they going to try and make a move? Undershock is just having himself away in the trees. They do find the Marana. Roger, Impale's going to be there. The mana button as well. Roger leaps away this time as Gold takes down Crystallize on the top lane, and now Roger trying to bottle himself away to safety. Can turn around and throw the arrow if he needs to, but there is going to be a Spike Carapace there on LeBron. Roger trying to run himself away. 20 seconds, 19 seconds till the leap, but there's going to be a Decrepify. Is there a Nether Blast? It looks like they are going to be able to secure this kill with the life drain. Dendy moves himself up onto the top lane. Gold being right click down. Sprout but no TP. It looks like Gold is going to take a fall. Dendy close to being killed off there as well, but gets the blink away just in time.
Dire's bottom tower won't last long.
Bot lane, General is level 6, has the Echo Slam. He only has the 1 point in blur, so it is a 20% evasion.
Dire's middle tower is under pressure.
It's level 1 and it's still 20% evasion.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane. The mana burn comes out. There's going to be the Scream of Pain as well. The arrow takes Pugna stuns. There's going to be the leap forward. The Shadow Strike as well. Starstorm comes out. No Fear finds kill onto General on the bottom lane. But Dendi secures the kill. The blink forward. He could find it in LeBron. The Spike Carapace is going to deny it. Kill. As Dendi just backs himself away.
Dire's bottom tower is about
Now
to
No Fear Gold as well as Ragix. Going to be taking the pressure to the tier 1 tower on the bot lane. General, is he going to be able to get himself a TP? No blink, so if he wants to go for the Echo Slam, would need to TP straight into the tier 1 tower. The arrow flies out, Ragix dodges it out. There's going to be TP in from General, the Sprout, he eats it with the Iron Talon. Fisher comes out only onto No Fear. The blink, but oh, caught up in the troll trap. Roger right clicks. He does have 2 points into the Starstorm, and it looks like Danny wants to carry on good, but he needs to be careful. Gets the blink away. Seneko coming in now as well. Only level 5, doesn't have a point in the Chain Frost just yet as Ragix looks like he wants to try and carry on going, or at least gets the vision. Seneko could be in a lot of trouble. The dagger comes out. There's a blink forward as well. Seneko is going to go down, and General just looks on as his teammate gets blown up by the Phantom Assassin.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Dendi blinking himself back in. The tier 1 tower is going to go down. Dendi doesn't have the Sonic Wave. Scream of Pain Gold gets the kill onto Crystallize on the top lane. Dendi being right click down, but blink does come out just in time. And now Roger moves in just to be, I guess, killed off. There's going to be the blink. They take the Centaur down. Roger doesn't have an arrow. 2 points in the Starstorm once again. And the crit coming out from the dagger. As Rajix gets sent back to base. No Fear just walks himself back into the tier 1 tower. It's 10-4.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
DD with 4k net worth. Are starting to take control of this game.
Middle tower can't handle this deluge.
So 10 minutes in, net worth going the way of DD. PA as well as the MP sitting at the top. Jungle. Dendi, is he going to be able to find the kill onto No Fear? Just needs to blink himself open. Doesn't have the blink for 6 seconds with the Shadow Strike though. It might be enough. Gold comes in, gets the deny. You can actually deny from the Shadow Strike. Good to know. Dendi finds himself an Arcane Rune now as well. Lane Rajix. Dendi is going to be the Shadow Strike's going to be thrown out. Scream of Pain as well. Is he going to try and go for the Sonic Wave kill? But it looks like LeBron with the backup. But Rajix isn't scared. He wants to carry on going. Maybe try and bait Dendi in to try and dive in for the kill when he's got backup available.
Seeds of fortune.
Neko is level 6 now though. He does have the Chain Frost. Dagger. Rajix. And the daggers are just going to keep flying out up against Dendi. Arrow flies through it, it's dodged, and Creep takes it to the face.
Shadows.
General. Level 9. Moonlight Shadow is going to come out. They're going to try and find the kill onto the Nature's Prophet. Nature's Prophet though moves himself away into the trees looking for the TP away. It looks like he's what's that Orchid? He nearly has it as well, 11 minutes in. He's already about halfway there. Smoke gank, LeBron, No Fear, Rajix stacking up. Dendi. Gonna be done on this with the Impale as the Spike Carapace not even gonna be needed as LeBron finds that kill with the help of Rajix, let's say. You know those crit daggers? Slightly effective as Crystallize now gets found out. This could be the death of Crystallize. 12-4. And the daggers fly out. Roger does have the leap. Not going to be needed. Seneko comes in. Rajix is just destroying everybody. 12-4. This is not the game that NaVi needed, especially with that Drow pickup. And the tier 2 tower already been pressured 12 minutes in. ED looking to take game 2 in a spectacularly quick fashion.
Dire's Echo's bottom tower won't
Now the blast
last long.
already being used. Flow. Is he going to try and make the move onto Dendi? Dendi being mana burned. Everything's being focused down onto Ragix. Crystallize trying to right-click him down. The blink comes forward as well as the fish block him in, but he can leave himself down. The Hand of God comes through as well, and even the Undershock giving him life back, and then he just blinks himself down. The Echo Slam does come out, and we find the kill onto the PA as now the chain cross bounces around. No fear, going to be taken down by Dendi. Dendi trying to chase LeBron. Going to be using the Vendetta to try and get himself safely away. General. Is there going to be any reveal? It doesn't look like they know he's here. And finally, 12-7. NaVi picked himself 3 kills on the Pugna, the PA, as well as No Fear on the Chen.
Haste.
They're not going to be down for long though. The haste stream picked up by Dendi. Gold going to be walking on to the high ground. There's going to be the Veil, it looks like, as well as the Scream of Pain. Gold, is he going to be able to get himself away? Uses his wand, tries to TP himself out Nature's Wrath. Nah, Dendi is going to be able to secure the kill as Roger is taken down mid lane by the PA.
Worthy tribute.
Crystallize. Way towards the Dragonlance, but it's going to be... He's 14 minutes in and he's nowhere near it. Only got himself the Ring of Aquila. And now Roshan being attempted by the Sprout. Even with the Treants, this looks like it's just going to be a quick Roshan, and NaVi can't really do anything about it. They have the vision. LeBron spotted up as he went to the high ground, but GD take the Roshan, they take the Aegis, and Ragix now gonna be unstoppable. Get himself a DD rune on the PA, and the T2 tower being pinged out. Double dimension, they want to make a move forward.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff win. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
But it looks like DD are just content really to sit and give up a little bit of farm to NaVi as they push to the T2 tower bot. But double dimension, 5 kills ahead, taking the T2 tower on the bot lane now as well. And LeBron just looking with the Vendetta, maybe to try and find anyone out. Lich is still around here. Senego does get the TP out now to safety.
Are Radiant using echolocation?
But with the Aegis, they might even just try and make a move onto the tier 3 tower. Look to force out Elena Rax 15 minutes into this game, and NaVi are already looking like they're going to lose a tier 3 double dimension. Just with a so strong push, LeBron being able to impale through 3 or 4 heroes if you can get it on the shock with the Nether Blast. Kati even picked up by the Chen in his creep army. So this is going to be it, the 4-man push, and Treant being able to TP himself down to the bottom lane. Everybody on the side of NaVi, the smoke even comes up to make sure there's no flanks coming through from NaVi.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
Tier 3 tower is going to go down to the Nether Blast of Undershot. Crystallize.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Arrow flies out, it's going to be off the mark, doesn't even clean up the Chen creep. Now the daggers, they start to fly. Roger needs to be careful so he doesn't get crit down, sitting at the top of the Dire base, or the Dire stairs even.
Bottom shrine is under attack.
The illusions from an illusion rune from Drow Ranger. Putting pressure, but it looks like there may even be a fight as Undershock is found by the Earthshaker. There's going to be the Echo Slam, the Enchant Totem, waiting for the... General finds the kill here. It looks like DD are just going to back themselves away. They don't want to be caught out. Speaking about being caught out, LeBron, looks like he was trying to go for the courier. Is right now, the lead pole comes out as well as the Starstorm. It looks like LeBron may be taking down the Uncharge coming out onto Roger, but Roger should be able to find this kill. In fact, it's going to be General with the blink forward. That secures the kill onto LeBron. And now the push comes up on the top lane. Gold What's he going to be doing? He's put himself the Orchid already. Moving towards the Shadow Blade now as well. It's going to be a long time before NaVi start to be able to get anywhere near being able to keep a gem.
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
So Roger and Dendi, rotating themselves around, aren't going to be able to find the Nature's Prophet. It doesn't look like as MP. Is there going to be a blind arrow? Marana trying to get himself through the creatures, looking for it. He may even see it. As Gold now, Roger spots him out. The chase does come out. No, the arrow flies the wrong way. Okay.
I'll take that. Haste.
Yeah. Gold able to juke his way around, and now Flo blinks himself up onto General. General gets the enchant totem as well as the shrine. There's going to be the silence. Gold TPs himself in. This could be a dead Earthship and no Echo Slam for the next 43 seconds. It's not even going to matter. As DD takes down General near the Dire Shrine. Rodovatos is going to come in on the shot, locking Dendi down, but it's not going to be quick enough for the rest of his team to rotate through.
Cup runneth empty.
Worthy tribute.
And now Ragix in the mid lane.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This tier 2 tower is going to fall.
Tower is on the rocks.
Dire's middle tower has
TP. Gold. Can't keep Marana locked down.
They're trying to bring down Radiant's
Back to the Dire base. Dendi blinks himself in. Undershot going to be taking
Radiant structures off.
Shadow Strike to the face. Now he drops his Nether Ward, which will be dewarded. And once again, the Shadow Strike comes out. Undershot will be taking a dive. General secures that with the Fissure. Gold trying to re-push this top lane as well.
The seeds of
LeBron and no fear. It looks like Chen wants that Aghanim Scepter. Blink forward. Scream of Pain used. Dendi looking to clear up these treants. A little bit of extra time. If we take a look at the net worth, he is sitting on the highest net worth. 4, 1, and 6 in kills. And the Vendetta LeBron looking for the attack onto Dendi. There could be a TP from the Nature's Prophet coming around the corner any second now as well. DP comes in, Dendi just moving himself around, does blink himself away, but LeBron still going to be chasing him down. Get the Impale off if Nature's Prophet can TP in, which it looks like he's going to be able to do. Dendi can't get the blink away, silenced up now, the right click comes out with the Urn Charge. It looks like it's going to be enough. The Atos. Gold secures the kill. Meanwhile, in the river, Fissure blocks off no fear to be able to get up onto the high ground. Roger takes down his creep, but Roger going to be in trouble with no leap. PA secures that kill. Now General, the dagger flies out. He blinks himself out of it though. Bot lane. Crystallize trying to pressure this in.
Hand of God.
This should make my
Now,
life easier.
it looks like General was just able to TP himself away from that gank. 2 heroes down, Dendi and Marana. Roger going to be up in 6 seconds though. The 3 tower is being pressured down. No fear with his army as well as the Treants. That Nether Blast coming through now as well. This could be big. Meanwhile, back on the bottom lane, it looks like Crystallize needs to get himself away. LeBron as well as Gold. There's going to be the Gust. Is there going to be anything to stop this? Right clicks, it's not going to be enough. Roger, General, and Seneka work to de-push this mid lane. Roger going for this Solar Crest. That's going to be good up against the PA. Is there going to be any actual Queen of Pain opting towards the BKB before going to the Orchid? Hydra Ranger going for the Silver Edge as well. Lich. Is that going to be a second Solar Crest? Maybe they should get between Roger and Seneko. General has his blink going towards the Yule Scepter now as well.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Mid lane, the scan comes out. It's not actually going to be seeing anyone, but the wraparound was scouted out in case it was coming in. But NaVi, again, just playing it safe. 22 minutes in. They've already lost a tier 3 tower on the bot lane. Tier 3 tower in the mid lane was pressuring. It looks like Gold wants to look for the pressure onto the tier 2 tower now as well. And again, if he finds the Orchid onto Dendi, Dendi could be in a lot of trouble. Dendi with the Yule Scepter. They're going to try and make a move. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, it looks like LeBron is going to be in trouble as Roger secures that kill with the help of Crystallize. Hurricane Pike was used, and now Crystallize going for the Silver Edge. Should be able to break the blur on the PA, at least if he can get the right click off. Roger, Moonlight Shadow, the Decrepify comes out, the arrow just going to be inches away. Undershock now tries to turn this around with the Atos, but Roger. EP comes in from Gold. This is the Shadow Blade now as well. It looks like Roger could be in a bit of trouble. The silence comes out, but there's not going to be a leap. He just TPs himself back to the tier 2 tower on the top lane. Now Dendi being pinged out. The TP coming in from LeBron. What was the Pugna? LeBron? Sprout? Scouting out Dendi. And the Impale, yeah, it's going to be a dead Dendi.
Yes.
Projects now. DD move themselves into Roshan. 17 to 12, 24 minutes in, 1k net worth, going the way of DD. And it looks like Roshan is going to be picked up now by DD. I don't think that the Dire... Now NaVi have nothing really to scout this out unless they saw the rotations come through, but it doesn't look like they did. So now Undershock is the one that picks up the Aegis, so I'm assuming the cheese goes the way. The Phantom Assassin, yeah, picks that one up. He's going towards the Manta style now as well. Undershock maybe being used as bait as there's 3 heroes smoked up on the side of DD. Looking to try and find a kill. Meanwhile, the push coming on the bottom lane. Les in general is hanging around for backup, but just in case this Nature's Prophet does try to move himself in. The Sprout, the Treants are going to be there. The wraparound coming from 3 heroes on the side of DD now as well. General, the dagger, it's going to be there. The blink forward, the impale now, the mana burn. It looks like this is going to be a dead Earthshaker. It's crystallized, just barely gets himself away. Now Undershock. The Ancient's going towards the BKB. He's got himself the Aegis. Is he going to go for the Veil now as well? Could go for the Boots of Travel. Double Dimension though do have this fairly locked down. So now Roger is pinged out. Walking himself past the ward. On the high ground. Yeah, he's just going to TP himself back. LeBron is in ganking range. The arrow comes out. It's going to be off the mark. The Chain Frost goes, but there is going to be a bit of reveal. The Hand of God comes out to try and heal him off, but it looks like Dendi is going to be able to secure this kill. Undershot coming through from the left. There's going to be the Yule Scepter. It looks like Snake may be taken down. The Rod of Aethos not just used. The Echo Slam comes through though, and the Nether Ward doing a little bit of work, but Chen already going to be taken down, and now it's his turn with the Diffusal Blade. The Force Staff comes out. General gets up to the high ground. Just going to be healed up from that shrine. Crystallize trying to make a move down. The arrow comes through. PA, is he going to be taken down? Does have that cheese, remember, but it's not going to be used in time as Gold now fueled up. Undershock still has the Aegis. The Fisher comes out, and Gold being shadow struck. Are they going to be able to find the PA? Sorry, the poke now. They do find the Aegis, and now with the Orchid on top of him, it looks like
Ultra kill.
Don't take that magnitude with me.
the Pugna just instantly burst off. And it's... Roger does have the Sword Crest. It looks like Lich has gone back. He's just keeping it in his queue for whatever reason, but it looks like he's going back for the mech. So 19 to 17. Pugna down for the next 24 seconds. With no buyback, so Dendy, is he going to try and push out this tier 2 tower? It looks like they could try and make a move on this as LeBron walks himself in. Going for a yield set of his own.
Middle tower can't handle this deluge.
General being scouted up by LeBron.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Now if we take a look at the items coming out on the side of both teams. So Gold does have the Shadow Blade now. It looks like he's building towards the Silver Ridge. In fact, it may be on the Courier. No, it's not. Okay. Okay. He's going to go back for the Hex, it looks like, just using the Shadow Blade. The Orca there as well. If TPs come down, there's going to be the Orca being used, the Atos, but the Force Staff. Marana, and now the Ghost coming in from behind. Pugna could be in a lot of trouble. Arrow going to be off the map, but the lead the Starstorm in as well. It's going to be Roger cleaning the kill up onto Undershock, and now Gold. Duck in the trees with the Shadow Blade not being detected.
Come, come.
And NaVi back in this game. Hurricane Pike being worked on by Marana. He's going to walk down and be able to see no fear. Is there going to be any backup? And it just looks like Roger with the Moonlight Shadow. The blink forward, the Fisher catches onto No Fear, the right click as well, No Fear. It looks like he may go down, but the Impale with the Nature's Wrath, and No Fear just getting out, but Dendy comes through from the side, the right click's taken down. The Mana Burn, Shadow Strike onto LeBron, it's going to be the BKB, so the Spike Carapace isn't going to be effective. Regix, is he going to be able to get himself away? The right clicks as well as the slow coming out, they do pick up the kill onto the Nyx Assassin eventually as Regix is chased down. Dendy secures that kill, and now the tier 2 tower goes. Yeah, it's going to go for a dirt nap as Nyx Assassin down for the next 33 seconds. No buyback. There's a buyback available on the Chem as well as the PA though. If you want to try and make a move on this, Roger leaps forward, gets caught in the Atos, and now Undershock could be taken down. The Decrepify is there, but the Starstorm, the fish fall up, and Dendy secures the kill with that Scream of Pain. Blinks himself back now. The tier 3 tower is under pressure. No Pugna for 44. And this could be the first lane of that's going down in favour of NaVi after being pinned back for so long. 30 minutes in, they are going to be the team that take the first lane of racks. Now NaVi, not wanting to overstay the welcome, back themselves away.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
And now it's NaVi's turn to take the shrines.
Radiant's top shrine is spawned.
Focusing on the top shrine to be able to make sure that if they do go for Roshan, it takes map control away anyway, but it stops the quick response if DD needs to get up to defend Roshan. Shock. Building a BKB of his own, Regix. The Manta style. Again, if we take a look at the items, it looks like Roger is off the Hurricane full. Yeah, he's got it all coming out on the Courier now. Bottom lane. The Decrepify, the Silence is there. Pugna. Is he going to try and carry on going for this? He does have the team. The Force Staff comes forward and it just looks like Crystallize going to be able to TP himself away. It's now Roger. NP is in the jungle just looking for a little bit of farm. Dendy though, is he going to be able to find the kill as General gets taken? Well, the Sprout, but it's not going to be enough. The Moonlight Shadow does come out as Undershock. It's taken down by General. General trying to run himself away. He does have a TP available. He blinks himself into the trees, and LeBron not going to be able to find this. And now Dendy back on the bot lane. Looks like he's able to pressure this in. Maybe drag some of the DD heroes back.
Double damage.
Dendy's got himself a gem now as well, so that's going to be great for seeing any creepy crawly Nyx assassins that are trying to get in, all up in his personal space. Speaking of, and the Vendetta is going to be there, but Crystallize gets the Force Staff away. With the DD rune now as well. So it's 19 to 23, going in favour of NaVi. 32 minutes into the game, they've taken themselves a lane of racks. DD just not able to capitalise on the early momentum. Roger, going towards the diffusal. It looks like he's just queuing up the second level as well in the diffusal blade, just in case. Smoke coming up from NaVi. Seneko, Roshan's not going to be up for the next 36 seconds. He does face check that though. And now with the Moonlight Shadow as well, the blink forward coming up from Dendi. Is he going to be able to find gold? He does have the gem, remember, the Yule Scepter going to be there. The silence comes out, the right clicks. It looks like the Hex going to be keeping Dendi locked down for now, but with the arrow, Rogers assist. And General finds the kill onto No Fear as well, mid lane. Crystallize trying to make a move, the Yule Scepter dodges out the Gust. So the Enchant Totem does come out though. 3 heroes down, NaVi. GG, well played is pulled. And NaVi going to be forcing out into a game number 3. So NaVi can be back for at least one more match.